Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mary. I'm a professional makeup artist. In this video today, I'm going to share how to prep your skin well before applying makeup. As a makeup artist, we always do a skin prep before applying any sort of makeup on the skin because it is extremely important to do a good skincare before the makeup is put on. We'll make sure the makeup goes on very smoothly. So in this video, I'm going to share a lot of tips and tricks and some product recommendation that will help you prepare your skin well before applying makeup. So let's get started. So the first step in skin prep is cleansing the skin. It is very important to start with a clean and clear skin. If you just apply makeup directly on top of a skin that is filled with a lot of dirt and it's not clean enough, then the makeup also will not go very smoothly and it will look very uneven. The second step in skin prep is using a moisturizer. Moisturizer also is a very important step which a lot of people miss. Even if you have oily skin, it's extremely crucial that you use a moisturizer before applying makeup because moisturizer will ensure that your skin is hydrated and plump and foundation and all other makeup products goes on very smoothly. Important thing to keep in mind before using a moisturizer is to make sure that you use a moisturizer that is oil free. Don't use a very heavy and greasy moisturizer because if you apply foundation on top of it, then it will make the foundation and the entire look turn out to be very greasy and the foundation will come off very quickly. I prefer using this Aroma Magic oil free moisturizer before applying my makeup because when I use this moisturizer, it does not cause excessive sweating. So this is a very lightweight and a good hydrating moisturizer. It's recommended for people who have like extremely oily skin. So I'm going to use this now. Another important thing is make sure that you wait for a minute or two for the moisturizer to get absorbed and then you can start applying the makeup products. Third step in skin prep is using a primer. A lot of people don't like using primer. If that is the case, you can also use a setting spray as a primer. But if you're using a primer for oily skin, make sure that you do not use a silicone based primer and go for a primer that is water based. So silicone based primers, they do help in blurring out the pores and making the skin smooth, but they tend to leave a layer on top of the skin which causes excessive sweating. And this one is a water-based primer. This is from Wet n Wild. I would recommend this primer. So I'm going to apply the Wet n Wild primer on my skin. Fourth step is using a foundation. Make sure that whenever you're using a foundation, try to use a foundation that is specially designed for oily skin. What I mean is you can use a matte foundation like this one, Maybelline Fit Me. This is specially designed for matte and skin with pores. You can use products which are matte like this. This compact powder Rimmel Stay Matte. Formulation tries to keep the skin oil free for the maximum period of time. So this is an oil controlling compact powder that is a matte foundation. So you can find products like this. Another important point in foundation is to make sure that you use a medium coverage foundation because full coverage foundation, they have more tendency to get washed off and to get broken down due to oils and sweat on the skin. So try to use medium coverage. If you need an additional extra coverage in certain areas, you can always use a concealer. Another important thing is don't use too much product. Use only how much your skin needs. Start with very little and if required, you can build up the coverage. If you use excess product, it will just look cakey and it will crease even if you have oily skin. And when you are applying foundation, make sure that you are applying in tapping motions instead of like wiping the brush or your beauty blender because a lot of oily skin people have bigger pores and wiping the foundation across will just move product and it will not give a even finish. Fifth step is concealer. For concealer, you have to be very careful. Again, less is more. Use only in areas where you need the maximum coverage, and when you are applying it, always apply in tapping motions. You can use concealer as an eyelid base, but make sure you always set it with a loose powder or else it will crease on your eyelids. So the sixth step is powder. Make sure that you use very little. It is just for setting the makeup and not to like create a big layer on top of your skin. And with powder, I always say that do not bake. Even if you have oily skin, don't bake. It will just give you unnecessary creases. Setting spray is another great way to make sure that your makeup lasts for the longest period of time. After you have applied everything, make sure that you seal the makeup with a setting spray. So the best setting spray which I would recommend is Pack Micro Finish Makeup Fixer. It does keep the makeup long lasting and the skin oil free for the longest period of time. After you have applied your makeup and it's been few hours and you want to touch up your skin, this is how you can do it. Use a tissue. Try to use like a 2-ply sort of tissue like this, and you can take this and blot it on your skin very softly. Don't wipe it like this. So this will absorb whatever excess oil is there, and it will also not take away your foundation. That is it from this video. If you like this video, please do leave a like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do check out my other makeup and skincare related videos. I'll leave them in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.